Send me a letter, say, please get your paper. Don't trust these hoes, these niggas, they'll take it. Hustling just to
Oh yeah, but check this out, man. We live in the mix, man. Primetime Live, man. With my partner, man. He's top five, man. He been in the match, spent that, the legendary Neeks, man. You know, I have some good stories about that place, bro. We kind of made that big pop. You know what I'm saying? Like, from where it is now. I remember at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy.
Wow.
Shit, man. This is my partner, my fellow alumni partner, man. You know what I'm saying? From Ohio to Georgia to Texas. The man known now, you know what I'm saying? He put his work in, bro, you know what I'm saying? Interviewed me when I was just fucking with clothes, you know what I'm saying?
Dangerous Paradise.
Dangerous Paradise, man. Man, Swin been nothing but a trooper, man, been a partner, man, been always there for advice. I always tell me, hey, bro, I'm here, push up, you feel me? Bro, you gonna be mad, I fell asleep last night. I really smoked one of these. I was like, shit, are we getting old? Like, what the fuck is going on? Cause I couldn't get up, bro. I woke up this morning, I was like, damn, bro. Well, shit, I guess I gotta shoot today. Well, shit, he'll tell me what happened.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, I give y'all, man, the great man, T-Swin, man.
Man, yo.
Back, man. Welcome back. Just in general, just say welcome back to Bacon, though.
Yeah, dog. I'm very, very happy about being back in my second home, originally from Brunswick, Georgia. And it's crazy when we were doing the promotion this week for Nietzsche. That's what it was, you know. Welcome back. They had my baby picture on the flyer and everything. That was crazy, man. Shout out to Matrix, dog. Should have never sent in that picture, but that's how it came down. But that's what it's been all weekend long, is a welcome back and being able to see old faces. And old faces have brought me joy and sadness, because there's some old faces that we can't see anymore, you know what I mean? But we still love them. And of course, man, a lot of the new development out here in the Madtown, man, is dope.
Interstate look crazy.
Dog, I thought I was hopping on 16 when I was coming out of the A, man. Definitely put me on 75. I was almost in Fort Valley. Like, hold on, let me bust this jewelry real quick. But nonetheless, man, made it downtown. How you been?
Man, I've been wonderful, man. Just trying to maintain a greatness stance and just, you know, help others that need it in certain lanes, and kind of help myself as well, as far as like building the brand, man. Saw how clothing kind of took me to a direction of what we went to school for.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I was one of the ones like, man, I didn't know what I wanted to do, because I'm shout out my partner Navarro was like, you remember Navarro? Navarro was like, man, get on the mic. I was like, I don't know, bro, but how I'm gonna get on the mic? He was like, podcast. Podcast.
Straight up.
I remember, I'm gonna tell you a funny story, man, but York had said, hey, he told me some shit like
Professor York, man, for the Fort Valley State.
York was, he hit swag with it, Daryl Jones. He's like, y'all know y'all gonna have a way to like get y'all's brand out of there without being attached to a major label, like major, like you know what I'm saying, like a major like
corporation. Yeah.
Perfect word. So I remember him saying, I'm like, nah, we gotta get, you know, you gotta get signed to somebody or get up under somebody. Shit. Around. We got on Sports Away, man. That's the first podcast I was featured on, man. That's been since 2015, 16.
Nice.
With Daryl Jones, another fellow alum, man. His friend John, he went to Grambling State. He one of them Louisiana agencies. But yeah, with him, it's kind of like a barbershop talk, man.
Nice.
You know
I dig it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Barbershop talk. And then it also kind of, I let my homeboy Wayne, I don't know if you know Wayne with it.
I mean, I got to see his face.
Okay,
Yeah.
Ambitious Graphics, downtown.
Truly.
Okay, so check this out. He rhyme and called me. He hear me like, yeah, you call into a podcast. Yeah, man. They call me in every time. Wherever I'm at, we gonna, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna call me in and we're gonna mix it down, and I'm gonna be like I'm there. Man, inspired him, man. They created a podcast studio downtown, which I'm a founder of too as well, man. And I use it every time, but I want to use it for like a certain event. Like,
right.
I want to charge the white. I want to use that. Like when I get a charge the white, I want that one because it'll make sense. You feel me? It'll be a bigger. And I want someone like my friends like you. We're gonna hit them with questions from behind the camera.
Sure.
We're gonna play in a different lane. I'm not gonna sit with them. I'm just gonna be back there sitting down asking questions because he's kind of like a radical. You feel me?
Yeah.
I like the radical in this era because we don't have Tupac no more. We need somebody to say, kick some dust up and say y'all bullshit. We need that. But yeah, man, it's just been a journey, bro. I I was just living in a dream, bro.
I love it.
Living in a dream right now, man. And then Auntie done blessed us with some champagne.
Thank you, Auntie.
Auntie done blessed us with some champagne. But yeah, man, Swin, man, what's been going on with you lately, though, man? Outside of like, you know what I'm saying? You pulled up for Neat Spin. That was, I know that was legendary.
Yeah, that was super dope. That was dope. Big shouts out to a young lady named Key. She was celebrating her birthday, and shouts out to Aaliyah. She graduated. So I've been in Atlanta now for a year and a half.
Back with us.
Yeah, back in Georgia, man. Just to give you a little bit of history. Again, I'm a kid from Southeast Georgia, Brunswick, Georgia, that 912. Attend Fort Valley, the Fort Valley State University. 2006, I got to Middle Georgia, man. It was a new world. Kicked off my radio career here in the MacTown, Macon, Georgia. That lasts from 09 to 15. Left Macon, Georgia. And typically, we would go to radio personalities. We would go straight to Atlanta. I decided to go to Valdosta, Georgia, further south. I always had the dream to do radio and be a radio personality in Florida. And I had a 50,000 watt station there. Actually, I started at a 50,000 watt station. I was there for 4 months, left there, and then became the program director at another 50,000 watt station. Big shouts out to Black Crow Media. And I was there in Valdosta for 4 years, so that's 15 to 19, and tore Valdosta up.
I know you did.
Tore Valdosta up. Left Valdosta and it's like, all right, cool. Well, now you're going to go deeper into Florida, Swin. We was covering North Florida, and it's like, nope. Shoot all the way up to Ohio.
Oh.
Youngstown, Ohio, baby.
I remember Swin left. I was like, where you going? Ohio. Well, damn, it's going to be cold. They got to go. He was like,
I did not understand the ramifications of the type of cold that place actually is. First year there, first winter.
Yeah.
I was ready to come home. Dog. It beat me up. It beat me up so bad, dog. And then, of course, the purpose of me going to Ohio was to build a radio station. I had never done that. I always went to a radio station. It was either, personality or it's something in programming. It was already built. The concept was already there. The ideas were already there. I just had to continue it on. But in Ohio, literally, if we take everything out of this room, that's how the studio looked. That's how the entire radio station looked, actually. It was literally going to Lowe's and Home Depot with the carpenter and buying the 2x4s and grabbing the tools and going to the tower site and talking to these people on the phone, and really like hammer to nail built a radio station. And that took 4 months. So I'm there 4 months, coming off of a high of Macon and Valdosta, and now I'm on ice, trying to learn this new city without, my superpower, which is the microphone, which is the radio. You know what I mean? Right. So we finally get the radio up in January of that year. I think that was 2020. And then I'm on the radio for a month and a half. I'm like, okay, cool. It's time to go now. I know what to do. We got the station up and running, and boom, a pandemic hits. So now I'm an alien in this cold place, and the pandemic just shut down my whole operation. All right. Now, what I mean by that is, as a radio personality, you're still an essential worker, right? Mm-hmm. So thank goodness I lived downtown Youngstown, and the radio station was a block away. Okay. So I'm walking to go do my radio show every day, but I don't got the people because we all locked up. So it's like, well, do they really know me? Like, I can't touch. You know how I am. I want to touch the people. And wasn't able to do that, man. And it was a weird, awkward place. Though, you ever seen the movie I Am Legend? Will Smith?
Yes.
That was me walking down Federal Street, walking to the radio station. Absolutely nobody outside but me. It's 3:00 in the daytime. You know what I mean? And then get off the radio at 7:00, and it's 7:15 in the daytime, and the very same thing. No one's out there. It's just me, snow, and cold. But nonetheless, man, we came up out of that, and the latter part of Youngstown was really, really fun, man. Really, really dope. So Ohio was cool. Nonetheless, man, family members was dropping dead, you feel me?
Yeah.
So it was like, all right, cool. Well, I got to get back to my family, because they were talking about in summer of my last summer there, they were talking about a possible another COVID shutdown in winter of 22. So I'm like, I got to get home. My contract's over with in September of what was that, 21?
Yeah.
So September of 21, I left Ohio without a job. and moved to Atlanta. And there was nowhere else for me to move in Georgia. It's like if you're gonna do entertainment, you know, eventually if you want to go to that next level, you got to go to that. So you know, did that. And for September, October, the rest of September, October, and until the latter part of November, I was technically out of radio.
I only got to ask me.
Oh shit!
I don't care. I'm listening.
Truly, I'm technically out of radio, but I was working with a digital media company. Big shouts out to Reese. Reese, he's been on Atlanta radio for a decade or so, maybe even more. So working with him and Pops at a digital media company, doing what we are doing now. Right. You know what I mean? Then I get a call from Steetz945. Swin.
Right on up.
So the crazy part about that is the program director, his name is Solo. Solo used to do Asylum on Celebrity Tuesdays back in the day, downtown Macon. He used to do The Rock too. Bring that ATL flavor down here. The owner, Steve Haywood, he used to come through and consult with our radio station. Right. So I'm going into the relationships part of the conversation. At that time, Talis Knight was our program director at Power 107.1 and the morning show jock, and kept a super tight relationship with Talis, and kept a very, very strong relationship with Solo. So when Steve picks up the phone in Atlanta in November and is like, "Hey, Solo, do you know this kid, Swin, DJ Swin?" And he's like, "Yeah, you know this kid, DJ Swin." It's like, so Solo picks up the phone and calls me and like, "Hey man, we need an assistant producer for Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover." Young Jock's syndicated morning show. Big shouts out to Jock and Miss Shanika and Shawty. And so I came on and
shout out Bonnie Banks. I know her.
Yeah, Bonnie Banks. What up?
That's our partner. We met like at a mixer, bro. And she's telling me, she's like, "P, you got something? You got something?"
True.
I'll pull up on you because she had something too. Cause her homegirl, I can't think of her homegirl name, but they do something that's really tight, bro. And I've been try to pay attention to everybody because it's kind of motivating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, keep going, son. My bad.
No, ain't no pressure. I'm getting to the end, man. November come on November of 21, come on as a assistant producer. By August of 22, become the executive producer of Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover. When I came on in full training as the assistant producer, but to train for the executive position, we were number 14 in Atlanta, our ratings. Just this past March, we became number 2 in 2 different demographics. The demographics that matters for our syndicated morning show, our morning show in Atlanta. And to be quite honest with you, from like 18 to 34 demographic, the morning show that beat us out is not in our format. We're an urban format. So that literally made us number 1 urban, and that's against the Breakfast Club, that's against Big Tigger's morning show, that's against the Morning Hustle, and the only person who beat us in the older demographic was Steve Harvey. You know what I mean? So that means we beat out Ricky Smiley, we beat out Frank Ski, it was dope, man. That was a very dope book that shined light, and that's all about consistency.
Man, I have been telling Auntie who you were, man. I was trying to explain to her, I was like, hey, like, this is really, really big for me. Like, this is my partner. He's really, really outside. Like, this is not regular. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, I was like, you know what I'm saying? But you gonna know after this. Man, but Swin, speak more about, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, alright, so he gave us a whole snap. Matter of fact, get all your social media out first. So they can find you, Swin, because they gotta find you.
Yo, it's real easy. DJ SWIN_MDS. The MDS stands for $1 Million Smile. Alright, DJ Swin. A lot of times I tell people just put S in front of win. You got Swin. Alright. DJ SWIN_MDS on the ground.
On the ground, y'all better find my boy, man, because he really made. I seen his journey, bro, and it's been a dope ass journey, bro, like, to watch. And it's inspiring to me because it's like, man, this is one of my friends, my Aquarius, brother. Yeah. February, brother, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, hey, like, we really are just great people.
True. True.
So, like, man, like, talk about the journey and whatnot, like, from, like, knowing where you are now, which one is your like your baby? I feel like the Ohio one's probably your baby because you didn't tell. I didn't know you built it from the ground up.
Oh man, no, Ohio is not my baby.
Yeah.
No, I do all right with Ohio, like a lot, like
Because you had to build their station from ground zero though.
Yeah, and build into a sound that was already there. That station had launched in April. I came on of that year, and I came on. I moved there in September and finally came on in January the following year. So integrating my Southern style into, there's 4 owners of this station, and all 4 of them live in different states, and they are rhythmic and top 40 guys. So the station kind of had that appeal, but we're in Youngstown, Ohio, which is, it's a Midwest Macon. Okay, it's a Midwest Macon.
See that shit.
All right.
Yeah.
So the city wanted urban, and it's like, y'all, you got the right one, but how do I make sure I do it for the streets and for these corporate guys? And it made for really, really good radio, for real.
Because you probably playing top 40 hits, and you probably integrating like new stuff. They like, what the fuck? You don't hear this on a mixtape type shit.
Well, it was not so much like top 40 hits, but it was rhythmic. So you might get a man, some of these kids' name, man. This one guy had a record called "So Gone," so gone. But then we'll come right behind that with Megan Thee Stallion, "Thigh-ish." You know what I mean? Like, so you kind of play with those records, and have fun. But then at 5 o'clock, it's that mix show, and now I can really show you how these records can go together and create an event and create a party in your car, and then take that style to the bars on Federal Street downtown. And it was some of the best partying, man, that I believe at that time, had happened. Yeah, for sure. My baby though, my baby was Valdosta. Okay. Yeah, if we're talking about radio, I that station was fairly new as well. Again, I was there at one station, and then the big media, Black Crow Media, launched a hip hop station, and the first station I was at, I was with Big Nick. I'm sorry, DJ Tremaine. Shouts out to my brother DJ Tremaine.
I know who Big Nick is, though. I know Tremaine ass.
Yep. I don't know when this aired, but Tremaine just celebrated a birthday earlier May. So happy birthday, Tremaine. We getting it out quick. There it is. So Tremaine and I, we was doing our thing together, man. I lived on Tremaine couch for like, what, 2, 3, 4 months, something like that. No, I lived on Tremaine's couch for like 2 months. I was at that station for 4 months. And thank you so much, Tremaine. And Tremaine has, at that time, his children was young, dog, and I really got to see a single father with 2 kids, 6 o'clock in the morning. Y'all better get up. It's time to go. I just got back from the club and all of that, you know what I mean? But he was really instilling into them, like, it's important to get up and go to school. And that was dope. But when Black Crow launched 107.9 The Beat, Big Nick gives me a call, and he's like, yo, bro, I've been fighting for a hip-hop station with this company for years, and I need you, Swin. He called up Tremaine, and the camaraderie of brothers really came together and was like, what's going to be best for this young man? And I became the assistant program director. At the time, Big Nick, his restaurant was steady going up, just like how it is now. And he had to let radio go and build his baby, his restaurant, and that's when I became the program director, the sole program director of that station. And that's when we really started rocking, bruh. That's when we really started rocking. And I'm talking about, it was the dope thing about Valdosta, even though it's a small town, it's a Sunday to Sunday party and event city. You know what I mean? So we pulling up to everything, and then the next morning you'll get up and go to a school, and then in the afternoon you do the radio show, and then it's at night you at the clubs or the bars again. And it was just non-stop, dog. Just
it go down.
It was fun.
They go down there.
It really do.
So talk about, like, since we speaking on parties, man, let's take them back to the FBSU parties, man.
Yo,
one of them, man.
Yo, if you never experienced Spruce Street Gym, I started DJing like for real, 07. I was in this one particular, I think it was some kind of communications class, and my first gig well, my first time performing in front of people was in that class, but for real was jamming in the caf with Miss Ellis. Big shouts out to Miss Shirley Ellis, aka Mama Mia. But right after jamming in the caf was an event. Listen, man, if you never been to Spruce Street Gym between 2007 and I gotta put a cap on it somewhere, dog. 2007 to 2000. You
gonna say 9? I'll say about 11.
2007, 2011.
I think 11. That was the last. The last rock. I think because the Swamp kind of had a era too.
Oh yeah, the Swamp definitely had an era for sure. Like it did start. It replaced the consistency of Spruce, but you knew when there was a party at Spruce, it was gonna be fire. You know what I mean? Because we don't go here consistently anymore, so it gotta be big. And that's when DST would do their week, kick it off on a Monday. You know what I mean? Whenever it was a Greek week, you already knew Spruce was gonna go crazy. But also during that era, during that time, man, it wasn't only Spruce. Camp John Hope used to go crazy. I remember when Swag Surf came out, dog, and I'm on the stage, dropped the record, and this wave in the crowd, dog. It was something none of us had never seen that before. That was dope. Triple P with DJ Matrix and all the girls and all the guys who used to come from Wesleyan, and we'd link up in Folk Valley and do the man, what was the name of that spot at the golf course, man, right off of Peach Highway? The Country Club. Oh my God, I remember somebody.
It was legendary now, for real, cause man.
Yo, it used to be some dope parties, dog. And this is, I know you probably hear this all the time, but this was when people really partied, dog. It wasn't a bunch of cell phones.
Yeah, it was.
This was like
limited, very limited. You had it,
but why?
The pictures at that time wasn't good,
and you just didn't need it, dog. If you walking into a gym. With a tank top on, some shorts, and no drawers, what the hell you need a phone for? You in here trying to...
Yeah. I don't think you really need that phone is for. If you end up trying to get some numbers, trying to talk to something, yeah, you're going to need it. But after that...
Yeah. The block parties was crazy, man. At that time, the Alphas and the Qs lived right next door to one another. So when either one of them did a party, it was Carver Street was just crazy, man. And a lot of people don't talk about this as much because it didn't last long, and it started very, very, very exclusive. Yeah. And there was this spot called The Cabin.
Oh, you put me on something. What this was?
All right, cool. I lived in the cabin. It was 6 of us that lived in this 3-story wooden house in the back of Folk Valley. All right.
Y'all lucky motherfucker.
We was lucky. We was very, very lucky, dog. It was you drive way out there. You drive into this neighborhood, and you drive into the back of the neighborhood, and then you drive down this gravel street. And dog, the girls, you could tell that I loved it every time. Every girl would be like, yo, it's like I'm in a movie. You drive down this gravel street, and then you see this pond.
Okay.
And then we had a pond. We had a pond. You had this pond, and then you look straight, and you see the entire inside of the house. We had no blinds on the house, so if the TV's on, you see directly into the house. Yeah. All right. You feel me? Yeah. And then of course, you walk in the house and it's player, man. It's this wood. Everything's wood, man. And we would wake up. I don't know if I should shout out my boys' names like that, but I am. Shouts out to Bakar and then my brother Trey and DJ Rain. He lived there, and my boy T Morgan. And there's one person I'm not gonna say his name at all, but it was 6 of us in there at a time, and it started off like waking up, take a shot, go to class. What we doing today? You already know we doing something. Yeah. And we just order, call up a couple friends, call up a couple girls. We had the fireplace in there, so we roasting marshmallows. Go get some wood from outside or whatnot. Bakari is chef, so he making baked beans and all kinds of stuff. It was really, really cool, and we work in the room. Then it was like, all right, cool, let's have a party. Oh. And we used to live in the hood. We called it the Greenhouse, and we did a party called Crab Legs and Loud. Y'all can have it, but Crab Legs and Loud at the cabin was crazy, dog. the reason why the parties at the cabin was like really, really fun to me, not only because I lived there, so it was because at that time I'm doing everything. The Rock, Guilt, whatever is in Warner Robins, Alibi, come back to Fort Valley, do parties all up and through there, and everybody had to pay. If you came to see me outside of the cabin, you had to pay. So my idea was, I'm gonna take a portion of this money of my gigs, whatever, and here's gonna be my give back. Man, we bought so many pounds of blue crab, snow crab, liquor. Lavelle had the grill on the back. We had a back deck that was the length of the house.
What up, boy? What up, boy? Hey, well, I love that guy, man.
Man, Lavelle.
Oh my
salute to you.
What?
Yeah.
That's lame.
Crazy parties, man. Crazy parties.
Our farmer, bro.
Yeah.
You know, he's a real life farmer, bro. Like, this is crazy, bro. He's a real life farmer. Like,
yeah.
God.
And salute to all the black farmers in the country. I know you guys been having a rough go at it, man, but you know your time is on the way.
For real.
Eventually, 2 Deltas moved in. Shouts out to Auntie. 2 Deltas moved in, and this was the party that shut everything down.
Y'all folks wild.
This was the party that shut everything down at the cabin. Either it was going to shut everything down, or it was going to take it to a height that was just going to be. It would have topped everything if it would have continued on. The basketball team was going to have a party, and the Deltas, my 2 roommates at that time, I wasn't really living at the cabin like that. I was doing so much in Macon, so it was kind of like a vacation home, if you will, for me.
On that team right there.
Man, this had to be like 2000, late 2010, 2011, something like that.
Maybe Randy or Sledge or somebody.
Okay.
Or Deatrice.
Okay.
Trying to think who else, man. It's a couple other motherfuckers. Y'all know who y'all are.
Well,
in that area, like, man, it was good parties, man.
They say they having a party. The 2 Deltas living at the crib say they having a party.
Yeah.
Everything was separate. The cabin it had caught some steam. So when the basketball team found out that there was a little something going on at the cabin, we had never made no flyers or anything for this, but they did this time. And probably from the last 1 or 2 parties, some of the basketball players been there, saw that it had a good time, it was a vibe, and they like, nah, we ain't even gonna do ours. Call up the Deltas like, yo, we want to link up with y'all. I said, don't do that.
Yeah.
They do it anyway. All right, cool, bruh. When I get to the crib, dog. First of all, when I get to the neighborhood, cars lined up from the top of the neighborhood. Perry, you really got to drive into this neighborhood and into the back of the neighborhood to get to this house. At the top of the neighborhood, cars.
I can imagine going up, man. Like, what were y'all? Okay, so I'm thinking about which way you going to get to this cabin. Are y'all going straight down, stay you go back into the neighborhood?
Nah, not even that way. Nah, not even that way. All right, let's go down. You know what church is at?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's just take that all the way down.
Oh,
all right, that way.
Shit.
Take that all the way down till you out of whatever you're familiar with in Fort Valley, and then you're gonna turn off on this random street. You're gonna make a quick left on this other street. You're gonna make a quick right on this other street, and then you're gonna kind of wind around. Then you're gonna make a quick right onto this gravel road. Boom, you're at the cabin. All right, cool. Bro, when I tell you, the police was out there directing traffic, not shutting the party down, directing traffic at the top of the gravel road. I get there, I tell him who I am, I live here, me and him get all right. One of the basketball players come back up, and one of the Deltas had hit me and was like, yo, we needed some more ice. So one of the basketball players went and got some ice. So he coming back, he stuck in traffic. He like, hey, let me through, this my party. By this time, there's so many people out here, dog. There's so many people out here, bro. There ain't nobody else getting past me or this police officer. So I say, bitch, this my house. Yeah. Police shut all that down. Nobody else is coming, so people started leaving who was whatever. Who else was there had the best time of their life. Yeah, best time of their life. Yeah,
Man.
that's some dope parties, man. I can talk about those parties all day long, man. But you
I
know,
can trade one with you.
hit me with it.
I can trade one with you. Okay, so I had man, just going to that school swing is like if you connected with the right people. Woo, but you gonna see,
Yeah.
I remember him. One time we on stage with you. Did the rich kids?
They used to come every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rich kids came, bro. I talking about this is like the top of my partner them and what's up?
Oh,
This is like you feel me like this?
yeah.
This is that time.
This
bro.
going.
Bro, I think we was so fucked up on that stage, bro. I don't remember. I got another one, bro. That'll fuck that one up. Shawty Low. God.
Oh man, I didn't make it to that one.
Man, what?
Yeah. R.I.P. Shawty Low.
7, bro. When he came, bro.
07. Yep.
Oh, 7, man.
That was homecoming. I was with AJ the DJ at the complex, and we was breaking down. And by the time we was done breaking down, man, I think the building was just too packed, dog. I heard about that one. Crazy party.
Listen, man. Okay, so this is around the time I'm living in the Commons then. Like, bro.
That's when it was co-ed too.
Right, bro. Listen, bro. Alright, bro. This is a bit that I remember that day a bit offered me some ass. She was like, oh, don't ride with woo. Don't go to the party. Come over here. Shit, I'm like, why about these? I gotta see Shawty Low, like, bro.
Yeah.
The height of Shawty Low at the time.
Done it all.
Done.
Yeah.
Bro, that same chain his son out here performing with on, but he was on that thing was huge. And then I think I don't know who was throwing the party, but it was like when we paid for the tickets and whatnot, he was like, shit, bro, y'all motherfuckers cool as fuck. Y'all need to go on stage. I was like, I guess because they seen we were trying to get on women. That's
Yeah.
Like, man, they was like, bro, y'all boys go on stage, boy. Get on stage, bro. And then it's like he performing it. So I told my partner, I'm gonna go back out there, bro, because I gotta. Sometimes like it's cool being behind some of these performances, but like when you be in the mix of seeing it, it be a whole nother.
Oh yeah.
I felt it, bro, and I remember. Goddamn, it must be too. My God.
That's crazy.
That line is forever Georgia, bro.
Yeah, forever.
Forever here, man.
Let me tell you the party that put me on.
Go.
Like
go for
in
it.
Middle Georgia. I had already been DJing for some years, and I had been DJing for a little while at the Rock in Macon. We're talking about 3,200 capacity club, very nice plush club, and
I bought my first bottle at the Rock.
so the Rock, its moniker was Party with Thousands, and literally. That's what it was, dog. Packed out every Saturday night, every weekend.
But you gonna spend that dub?
You definitely gonna spend that dub. Or you
gonna cut that bit.
Depending on what time you get through in that line, you feel me? And Pettigrew and them boys did not play.
Man, that shit break my heart just hearing that name.
I know.
Bless him, man.
Yeah.
Him and his brother, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn, bro. Like,
for sure.
Crazy.
But they were there when Yo Gotti had came to the city and performed at the Rock, and bro, I killed it. Dog. That was the party concert that really put me on, took me up through there. You know, people really started recognizing the voice on radio. I'm on radio at this time. I think maybe like I think I was only doing weekends at that time though, just Saturday. But that one really took me up through there. So shouts out to Yo Gotti and CMG and whoever put on that event at the Rock in Macon, Georgia.
Man, we need. I hate to walk gone from here, bro, but boy, that was consistent fun, bro. Like, you want to see some beautiful women, but I feel like making women and like, not saying all the women from Macon, women from Macon or in this town, bro, or like whoever's coming to this town who's in that area, bro. Those some of the most beautiful women I ever seen.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, I don't know what was it about it, man, but that mixture between Macon, Warner Robins, Milledgeville, Forsyth, and Wesleyan, Mercer, Middle Georgia State, Folk Valley, like you know the university in Cochran. Like I remember during that time, even at Folk Valley, dog, it was some beautiful girls. Like God dang, is she fine? Yeah, some very beautiful people in Macon during that era.
God damn, you know what I'm saying? Like I done been some places too. Macon rob some things, man. Like I done seen Hey, bro, I go here, bro. I know, like, woo, it's gonna be straight heat in here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be straight, beautiful women in here, and they ready to talk about something too.
Truly.
Yeah, you think good ass. Come on, hell, you ain't here for? Yeah, I didn't know too much. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's a good time, bro. I want you to start like, bro, talk about like the 912, man. You know what I'm saying? I lived in Richmond Hill and Hinesville, and kind of like seeing that kind of the coast life a little bit.
Yeah.
And so I got a brief taste of it. You know what I'm saying? So like, could you explain it for him? Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause Kwame Brown from there.
Yeah, salute to Kwame.
You know what I'm saying? So it's Georgia in general, but I'm saying like, well, man, talk about the 912. You know what I'm saying? That area, man. Like,
yeah, man, the 912, doc. You know, tatted it on me when I was in high school. Growing up in Brunswick, Georgia, the Golden Isles, I believe I grew up in the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
I got all of the country, and then got the Atlantic Ocean 10 minutes in my backyard. You know what I mean? So going to the beach was a walk in the park. You know what I mean? Just another day type thing. But I really appreciate it now. Like I you know, since I've been away from home, it's like, man, I feel I need to get back to the water. So on vacations, I make sure I go get back to the water. But again, man, Kwame Brown, his mom was a dedicated a woman of God who used to go. We used to go to attend the same church.
Yeah.
She used to drive. She used to ride her bike to church.
Oh.
Kwame's mom. Yeah. And so I used to watch him play ball in high school. I played against his brother. His brother was a year older than me. Akeem. Salute to Akeem.
Yeah.
Keep your head up out there, boy. And this Southeast Georgia is unlike the rest of Georgia. You can hear it in the dialect, especially when you talk to somebody from Savannah. You'll mistake them from somebody from New Orleans. You know what I mean? That coastal life. We're not, you know, during the school season or right before school, we're not traveling to Atlanta or even to Macon to go school shopping. We're going to Jacksonville, Florida, because it's only 45 minutes away. You know what I mean? Or we're going to Savannah, which is still on the coast.
Yeah, the coast.
You know what I mean?
2 miles back then, I remember. Is it 2 miles still?
In which city?
Savannah had like 2 miles.
Oh yeah. They had the Oglethorpe Mall, and I forget the other one. It might have been called the Savannah Mall or something like that. But yeah, it was a subtle life, man. I can't complain, dog. I worked really, really hard through the grace of my grandfather. He owns a successful lawn service business. So I worked with him from like the age of 9 to 21. And it just instilled that work ethic in me, man. I'm not afraid to work. So what I learned from him is, you know, do what you love. He loved being out there in them yards, man. On them roofs and in them shrubs and in them bushes. He loved that. So, you know, I fell in love with radio, and it's a testament to him instilling work ethic into me, why I am where I am now, because I'm not afraid to work hard. And I love God, man. I was in church all the time, you know what I mean, like how a lot of us was raised, you know what I mean. I was in there on Wednesdays with Dukes, and I actually introduced my mom to God. I was going to church with one of my boys, B. Lou, all the time, and my mama was like, man, I gotta go see what my son doing. And she came to church, and she ain't never stopped, boy. She's still in there right now. Big shouts out to the Brunswick High Pirates. Shouts out to the Glen Academy Terrace. And it was a cool life, man. I hung out with I really didn't start hanging out with my peers until maybe my sophomore year of high school. I hung out with a lot of older people.
I feel
you know, when I say older, I mean like if I'm a freshman, they're seniors. Or if I'm in the 8th grade, they're juniors and seniors. You know what I mean? So a lot of these people I met through church. And so my mom and my family felt comfortable with me hanging out with my older friends much more than my peers. And then about, you know, I was play sports, football, track, basketball. By the time they graduated and moved on, now I'm showing my peers all of this other good, clean fun we can have, and we ain't really got to do all this street, you know, whatever. And it was a cool life, man. We were some cool kids, and it was dope. But at the end of the day, I do recommend, if you know that you got something, and you live in that Brunswick, Georgia area, you live in that Southeast area, if you know that you got something, pursue it, man. Like, Brunswick to me is a very, very, well, I ain't gonna say very, it's a nice, cool, calm, collective city for people who have lived life and established themselves, and now they just want to sit back and kick it and look at the water, or I want to go out here in the country. But if you young, you need to get out and go see, man. The world is big. So that's my huge recommendation for anybody that's under the age of 21 or under the age of 30, living in Brunswick, Georgia right now. You know, go check it out. If you ain't got no babies to take care of, 'cause I know you working for their future, so salute.
Gotta work for them kids, man.
For real. I get it, yeah.
So let's speak about, like, man, like, bro, what you think about the like the state of music right now? Because y'all have had, like, the artistry y'all brought through to, like, the street 4-5 have been, like, top tiers, you feel me? You know, I had to hit you on all about that, but I spilled it for that. That's, I'm gonna be real with you, dog. I'm gonna say it around you, bro. It's like the best rapper out, like, for a long time, and you know what I'm saying? People may have to hate say it, but hey, bro, I never seen a body of work being put together like always. You know what you're gonna get, like, you know, like, it's almost, bro, like, you know the product, and you like, alright, this product is gonna be consistent every time. Like, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be his best work, but it's gonna be like, damn, okay, bro, he's still holding himself to a standard where it's like, it's pure. It's like, damn, bro. And it's a lot, you know what I'm saying? I think we seen that shit started around that time, 2009, bro. Them boys, that I don't know, bro. It's him, Wiz, Cole.
Oh yeah, man, that cool music, yeah.
Kendrick, like, that kind of started a wave of, like, we can just sit back and listen to y'all, and it'll be, it's a vibe.
Yeah,
like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's a vibe. They're a vibe, so it's different. And then for him to see what work with Jermaine Dupri, you gotta think Jermaine Dupri, man. Not a Jackson and Dupree. You feel me? Like,
you know, Currency actually said something on Instagram where he was thanking his fans because they allow him to make that consistent music and make that consistent sound, and they still support him so he can take care of his family and have nice things. Big shouts out to Spitter, aka Currency. Meeting Jermaine Dupri was legendary, dog. That was breathtaking. Taking a picture with Jermaine Dupri on one side and Currency on the other was, you know, I'm speechless for real, man. Yeah. The state of music right now, dog. The state of music is for everybody. I don't care what nobody say, man. Like, I watch everything. You know, I'm a syndicated morning show producer. I watch everything. You know, people try to put people in boxes or situations or things in boxes. We're living in a society where everything is accepted by enough people. Everything is accepted by enough people, and a lot of times, just depending on what that particular thing is, and we're talking about music here, it don't take that many people. Depending on the goal of where you're trying to go or what you're trying to have, you know what I mean? Like, Kendrick Lamar is the biggest. Let's just talk numbers. The biggest numbers when it comes to a rap concert tour ever. All right, that's Kendrick Lamar. We love that for hip hop. We love that for Kendrick Lamar. We love that for the fans. Right. That's hip hop. Also in hip hop, her booty hole brown. It's for everybody.
It's funny.
One of the fastest growing trending songs in the country today. The girl getting shows, she getting money, she got goals that she's accomplishing, just like how Kendrick Lamar has goals he's accomplishing, and we're helping these people accomplish these goals. It's open for everybody, dog. That's what we are now. There was a time where it wasn't open for everybody. It was only East Coast. It was only East Coast and West Coast. The South couldn't get in until Andre said we had something to say. It wasn't for everybody. We're at that state of hip-hop where it's hip-hop for everybody. White, black, Asian, African, them boys, them London boys, they over there, they doing their thing. I saw some Indian boys had a freestyle like how we do in the States. It's for everybody now.
Culture, it's global.
Yeah. It's global.
It's global, man. And it let us know we are setting it though. Like, we set a whole different high now, because we got phones. phones is Pluto, making folks Pluto like off nothing. Folks are dancing and getting millions.
Yeah.
Kids are on YouTube, bro, playing with toys, making like $2 million.
Yeah.
This shit, like, I've never seen nothing like this. So many ways to get money, and outside, like with rap and outside of rap. Bro.
Yeah, for sure.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And it's a beautiful thing, bro. See, like, I love the progression of it, man. I love how we went from taking a picture, bro, barely see it on the phone. So now, you now with vision that bitch gonna look like you're right next to it.
Okay. Yeah.
What? I mean,
Yeah.
But yo, man, Swin, like, any other business you plan on getting into, like, in the future?
Oh yeah, man. Like the crew neck that I just had on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over here and grab it.
Go do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bring it in here. Okay.
All right. So this is a piece from Brand Vault Apparel.
Okay.
You guys can check it out on Instagram, Brand Vault Apparel. That's a piece. I love Brown Woman. Brand Vault has already 11 different brands. Undergrad, Goat,
Yeah. Goat.
Dope Boy Magic.
Yeah.
It's 11 of them, dog. I feel like Nick Cannon trying to name all my kids. I'm gonna forget one. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah. So my brother and I, my big brother Dame, who had actually met me, we met one another when I lived in Brunswick. We worked at Finish Line together. He was a manager from Savannah, but they came down to Brunswick to open up the store, do their thing. Boom. We've been rocking since 15.
Yeah.
He's been working on this brand since then. And now traction is happening. I'm wearing the clothes. I'm able to, get product out, and of course we got the website and everything. So you guys check it out. Maybe we could put a link in the.
Share the link to me.
You know what I mean?
I'll put it in there.
Dope.
Lock it in.
So Brand Vault, man, I'm getting into the merchandise because now that I'm in Atlanta and producing the show, I'm behind the scenes, which means I really love that because for so long I'm in the forefront, I'm the star or whatever the case may be, but now I'm behind the scenes. But now my team and my program director, they're pushing because what we are creating now is a lifestyle radio. And in lifestyle radio, Auntie Mike can come through right now, sit down on the couch and join in in the conversation with us. That's lifestyle. That's real life.
Real.
And so there's going to be implementation of myself and Bonnie Banks on Young Jockey. Like, I dropped the T maybe like 2013 or something like that.
Hey, he's the only person I know that can drop a letter.
I'm not at Diddy status where I can just change my name yet, but yeah, I definitely dropped the T. But if you know T-Swin, hey, same guy, you know what I mean?
Swin, my bad. I fucked up. I fucked up.
Nah, you good.
But, man,
you know me for real.
Man, babe. Bro, I seen it, bro. I think about those times, bro. I'm bringing this man gear up to the station.
Yeah.
I was on my shit, on my grind, man, and I appreciate you coming here, bro. Man, Primetime Live is a baby of mine, and you know what I'm saying. And then started with me and my guy Sam with a mutual idea, man. And, I was already playing on podcasts, you know what I'm saying, audio wise, but visually, man, just kind of made that connection, bro. And now you see me out here, I set this whole thing up, got this thing together, man.
Yeah.
Just really just shot this shit, man. And then I'll slide out this bitch like nothing happened.
Do the rest of the day.
What?
Yeah.
And bro, I'm mad. I'm upset. I miss Niche, bro. I'm fucked up.
Oh man, ain't no pressure, dog. You know I'm coming back home.
Oh yeah, you got to. And I gotta come on there with you too.
Come to the city, man. I remember I was that guy when people was like, bro, you gotta come to Atlanta, come to the city and hang out with me. Now I'm that guy like, bro, you gotta come to the city.
I don't mind, bro. Like shit, I love a goddamn go to a suite. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
Opium, all kinds of
I DJ Sweet this past Wednesday, man. It was a really, really good vibe, dog. I like that spot.
Good ass.
Yeah, big shouts out to Sweet Lounge. Yeah.
Good ass waffles in there.
Nah, for sure. It's a spot called Slingshot that I've been doing for a couple months, man.
Put me down.
It's a club that just so happened to have arcade games in it. You can do the date night thing. You can do the thing where it's just like, you know, me and the crew, we just out here. We just want to have some fun. We want to be on the scene, but not be on the scene. Because, I'm bringing that club vibe. Yeah. But at the same time, you over here competing with your partner on the race cars or on the Pac-Man or, bowling. It takes you back to childhood. For real, man. It's a fun time. So shouts out to Slingshot.
Shout out to Slingshot. I got to pull up, man. I'm with that, bro. Because I fuck with main event. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with main event, bro.
True.
The movies, all that.
Yeah.
County, bro. Oh, man, I fuck with that. I need to, I miss Atlanta. I need to move back. But shit, cause hey, I'm gonna tell you, I went to this warehouse, bro. Shout out to Exclusive Game, Exclusive Magazine, bro. First time I seen like a warehouse full of models, like just shoot. It was like a whole set.
Oh, that's hard.
It was like a set, bro. I had a stage over it, motherfucker back in the Rafe in to shoot a music video with this shit. I'm like, oh, this shit's going crazy. I'm gonna shoot a podcast episode there soon, bro. You need to pull up.
That's hard.
That's because they're gonna build a stage for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Pull up on that one. You gotta pull up. I'm holding my little things for summer, bro. So it can be like a summertime thing. Like, you available, bro? I'm over here with this type shit going on, man. But hey, this has been a dope ass episode, man. Swin, can I get all your social medias one more time, bro?
Yeah, man. Follow me on the gram, DJSWIN_MDS. Follow my team, nationally syndicated morning show, Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover. On the gram, we are Streets Morning Takeover. All right, we're in about 16 cities now. We want to be in your city. We want to be in Macon, for real.
Yeah.
Like we've just about touched everywhere in Georgia. Macon, we're looking for you to come on for real. All right,
hey, Tom, what's up, man?
Straight up now.
What's out here? iHeartRadio? Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, iHeart, and then you got Murray Communications, and you have Cumulus is out here as well. Those are the 3 hip hop stations. So one of you guys, let's make it happen. You know what I mean?
Sure, man.
The nation is loving us. So again, on the gram, Streets Morning Takeover. Go follow us. All right.
Don't be the last in line for this shit, man.
No.
Please don't make it up. Because shit, man, they just opened a legal dispensary in Macon, Georgia.
I saw.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I thought I'd see the day of this shit.
I saw.
Then I see one in Atlanta about to open.
Yeah. I was just in Cali for 420. No pun intended, but I was there. You know what I mean? I was there.
I need that 420 story for you, bro. I seen when somebody's house, man, I ain't gonna say no names because I can't really say the name outside. I went in my house, seen a motherfucking weed bar for the first time, bro. In his house.
A bar?
A weed bar, bro. Like, it's women behind this bar. And you can get you a pre-roll, bro.
Yeah.
And just go chill.
At the crib?
At the crib, bro. I've never seen...
That's hard. That's hard.
Bro.
Was it a party? Your cord came out.
Probably pick me up regularly, but man,
was it a party or just a normal day?
It was first it was a normal day, and then later it was a party. So like I seen it like on and off. So I was like, so I was wondering that same day. I was like, I wonder is this gonna be here? He was like, bro, I live like this. I was like,
was it Wiz Khalifa?
Nah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Not Wiz, but I can match. Oh, bro, I bet bro is probably next level. I can match. This man is the new Snoop Dogg of marijuana, bro. Him and Kurt, he got some man. God bless Nip too, man, because he was on that path with those boys, in that wave, in that realm of marijuana. You know what I'm saying? So it snatched them away. You know what I'm saying? But marijuana is a lucrative business now, and it's crazy, man. It's very much so crazy. But yeah, I can't say the names, man, because I started the NBA.
We'll talk about it off camera.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll definitely talk about it. But check this out, man. This is Primetime Live Hustlers 101, 106 in Dangersville, aka Mr. Primetime Live. They call me the Don, all that cool shit. But man, I was Perry Clark today.
Perry.
Hey, check this out, man. I appreciate my guys Steetz945 pulling up. I got them late, but hey, we're gonna chop this up, man. Primetime Live, we out, baby. I got it. Bro, I appreciate you, bro.
For sure, dog.
Man, that was lit.
Sure.
We really gonna really get going. I really was
straight up.
Like I really was like holding. I was like, all right, you gotta go, bro. Cause I was like, bro, I could tell you about Bro, we had a party, bro.
Take over, and then that's going to open up doors for opportunities in some of these clubs and events and things of that nature. And it's like, all right, cool. Why let the check stop at the end of the night when you get paid for DJing and hosting? Why not throughout that whole night have something that somebody can purchase, or you can make sure somebody have something that they take home with them, and that's going to be the apparel and the merchandise. Yeah.
Bars.
You feel me?
So like, man, are you looking to start your own brand?
Well, my brother and I, we own this together.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. So, shouts out to my brother Dane.
So like man, check this out. I'm working on a documentary.
Nice.
I'm like behind the scenes. I like that shit.
For real?
It's like, cause I can create the scene. I know how the scene will go in my head. You know what I'm saying? And then all I do is just shoot. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, I was like, bro, my homie was like, bro, I didn't mean to get you on camera. I was like, bro, it was okay for that moment.
Yeah.
But like, after that, just don't get me after that, because I didn't want to take away from what I was doing for that person and what we're collaborating with. You know what I'm saying? But it's a beautiful feeling, because I'm like, I'm just I write things out, then I just project it. And it's so cool, bro. And I seen the Tupac documentary. I like how that flowed. I love the Kanye one. So I'm kind of like picking different methods and playing between those two methods. Like somebody narrating and somebody like, you know what I'm saying? And you get like bits from here and there. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be lit.
That's hard.
Stay tuned for that.
Yeah, definitely stay in tune for that.
Yeah.
How you feel about, since you said that, how you feel about this writer strike that's happening right now? Like, certain of our favorite TV shows and late night shows and even documentaries and Netflix series they're not happening. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know if we're gonna get another Power or something because of the writer strike.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I feel like the budget should have been enough for everybody to eat and everybody would feel comfortable off of it. And the thing, I think they're more fighting for like creative control. You know what I'm saying? Because that control, and then you can kind of, your narrative is a little different when you kind of make, because I hate to say, some shows can sway different mind thoughts and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's
for
like,
sure.
Bro, you got shows out here like How to Get Away with Murder.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, How to Get Away with Murder is fucked up.
Yeah.
Fucked up, but it's,
I feel you.
I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like they deserve a lot of more credit than what they get, man.
Yeah.
You call these writers in and they just enhance your story. Like, shout out to the writers that finished Snowfall.
Yes.
Cause like,
Thank you.
man, cause that's a John Singleton project, and I look at him as like one of our writing goats.
Yeah, for sure.
From that era, man, getting hits. But I feel like, man, they deserve whatever they ask me. They need to get it, because without these folks' imagination, and they would have put pen to paper. Yep. You
wouldn't have it. Yeah, man, you wouldn't have it. And with streaming being so big, man, I can completely agree with a writer. You wrote something in 2023, and it's lived on Netflix from 2024 to 2028, and all of that time they get nothing.
I heard Snoop say some stuff about the streams. He don't understand it. I don't get it either, bro, because like, you telling me this shit been streamed a million to a billion times between that period you said.
Yep.
And they got nothing. With these leagues, but they're approving fools to get like these stand-up comedian shows to get like they get like 60 million, 70 million. You know, Chappelle got some crazy number. You know, you see Monique kind of like she got it, bro.
Yeah, she got it.
I'm not mad at her or whatnot. She know her worth. So
yeah.
But I feel like they deserve that same money, because I don't get how is the stream calculated?
But that's the thing, dog. Like, somebody got to give somebody some answers around here, for real, dog. Like, we don't know.
Just speaking on that Snoop clip again, I seen it was just like, he made a perfect point, because he comes from an era where it was hard as a product. You know what I'm saying? And he moved a certain amount of the
units. Yeah.
And he was able to make a percentage off of that, and you know, his money going in his pocket.
Right.
So now you telling me that these kids got these, like, have a body of work like that, they ain't getting nothing.
Man, please.
Man, folks need to know the business got to get right, man. And a lot of these artists need more like lawyers, not say lawyers, but like people who are there for the right reason, who can read this fine print from you guys, kind of like speak the jargon, the language to God, like to make this happen for you guys. Because like the Tupac things, it was like Tupac died broke. I don't know, but his mom, from what I seen, she was able to purchase like after he passed like a lot of different stuff, but she had to fight for that. So it's like a lot. I don't know, like a lot of these artists, they just care about their product and like their art, but not taking the time to really like get your business together first, man. And then you can express yourself through these different channels.
This is true.
You gotta get that money right, man. Woo.
Gotta get that paperwork right.
This shit is like every 5 views on YouTube. I can't think of it, bro. It's like, I don't know, they may strike me for this, bro. Man, people giving their information out. Bro, it's like every 5 streams, it's something like 30, 40 cents. It's weird, Swin.
Yeah.
And like, so I kind of, you see, when I see people get like 30, 40K, I feel like a lot of those people probably been like, by then when you get 30, 40K, you gotta be well monetized.
Oh yeah.
Because that's the only way you'll get some money out. But you gotta, certain people, like when they come on your platform, you gotta skin them down. And I heard Charleston White talk about that, man. Like he say clips come on your platform and goes crazy.
Right.
He needs like 30-40% off of it. And shit, he's going crazy right now, so
Man, you don't mention Charleston White. This is the second time, man. You rocking with Charleston White?
Nah, I ain't walking with him. I'm just gonna break. I'm manifesting.
You want the interview with him?
I just want to be able to ask questions, bro, and pick brains, bro.
Okay.
Politically, bro, I want to pick his brain. Nothing he does is weird to me or nothing like that. But I want to pick that man's brain, bro, because you haven't had a character like that since like Richard Pryor. You haven't had like a radical in a minute, so you gotta figure out. Like I want to interview someone like Sway too, bro.
Oh yeah, man, Sway would be super dope. Yeah.
I gotta ask him certain questions because he was able. He lived through that.
Yes.
That shit, man. The he was able to see Biggie. He met, you know what I'm saying? He met Pop. Yeah, he met a lot of others, you know, Prodigy, you know what I'm saying? Man, he's on Heather Beeves, the first, it was on like the second season of The Real World. I don't know if people knew that. Like these folks been around.
Right.
Been around. So it's like, I want to pick like elders. I gotta pick these elders' brain, bro, see where they at.
That's dope.
So I can better myself.
That's dope.
So make the walk a better path. But yeah, Swin, man, bro, when are you coming back, man? Because I know you sliding.
Yo, I'm coming back to the Mac. Gee, that's crazy, man. Cause I'm doing my thing, and someone asked me like, "Yo, can I book you for this date in May?" And I'm like, he's like, May, June. I'm like, yo, May, June is sold up, dog. It's a wrap.
I'm glad I got in, bro. I was like, bro, whatever you fit me in, so I'm good, bro. Cause I can make it. It's natural. We talked about you remember this man interviewed me, y'all. Like back in the day, bro. Like, and I still have it, man. And it's one of my like things that, you know what I'm saying, I gotta keep them on tuck, man. Like a lot of files I have tucked off. That's one. First
nice.
one. First time I was on the radio with this man. hey man.
Cutting up,
man. I interviewed Super Dave, bro.
Super Dave,
bro.
Man, I love Super Dave, dog. That's my dog.
It was the best, bro.
Yeah.
It was the best interview ever, bro. Because, bro.
Did he tell you the Tupac story?
Yeah, he told me Pimp C. Right, it's on YouTube right now, bro. Me and Super Dave did about 6K. You know what I'm saying? We did a little nice number. Matter of fact, Super Dave, the video with him, kind of helped me get monetized. Him.
That's what's up.
The one I had with Partner helped. The one I had with Partner. Super Dave definitely did it. You feel me? I feel like that was one of like staple ones. You feel me? Like, hey, you had a crack out of like a vet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? You was locked in with him, man.
Man, yo, Soup taught me so much. about radio and life and how to survive in Macon, Georgia.
Sensei.
Straight up, dog. Straight up. Super Dave. Man, I love Super Dave, dog. And his sister, Jaylyn. There's some good people, dog.
Man. Truth. Hey, listen, I got a funny story, bro. A dope one about Super Dave, bro. In the height of the Jeezy Gucci Man thing, we was in the Rock one night. I was like, I asked this man to play some Gucci Man. Bro, look how you just went like that. Boy.
Cause I know that era, yo.
Bro, P, I can't do it. These they just whooped the motherfucking ass. They whooped their ass from this side to this side. And you want me to play that, P? I know it's gonna be fire. But he's like, you ahead. You may like it right now, but you gotta think what these folks going through around here.
Yeah,
you know It's different, P.
Yo, speaking of that, I remember Club Monies in Macon.
Yes.
You could play no Gucci ever, dog.
No.
Ever.
No.
From this year to this year.
Yeah.
And I'm DJing in there and I can't play no Gucci. I'm like, all right, cool.
No lobster.
Know what's up. Thinking 3 years later. Whatever period of this time it was, era this was, man. 3 years later, dog. Bro walk up to me, and you know I ain't got to scream out what affiliation or none of that kind of stuff there. But bro walk up to me, dog. Don't play no Jeezy, no Jeezy. And I'm like, bro, I've been DJing in here. You know what I mean? Like just 3 years, just yesterday, bro, it was no Gucci. Now you telling me I can't play no Jeezy in here?
They chased that man away, bro.
They chased who away?
Jeezy.
Who chased Jeezy away?
Man, no.
Macon?
Man, what?
You said Macon chased Jeezy away?
Yes.
No, man. You got to break that down to me.
Bro, this man used to come and do food drives.
He used to do the Christmas toy drive every year, yeah.
Do he come back? Nah, nope. Man,
he was just in Warner Robins with his sister.
Okay,
but that's not Macon.
It's not Macon.
Okay.
They didn't appreciate him, bro. They fumbled it. They fumbled it. I don't know how the business worked with some of these guys with him, bro, but he was coming, bro. November 26th, bro, is Jeezy Day in Macon, bro.
Yeah, I was here. I was here when he got the proclamation. Big shouts out to Councilman Virgil. Yeah, I was here. Yeah.
But Virgil, I'm just saying, like, I appreciate him, you feel me, because that was something I seen as a kid, bro, and like, it's just like, okay, look, you can't. Okay, we was able to see Kobe on tape. Some of us was able to see him in person. Okay. But if you didn't, like, say if you growing up around and seeing things like that, as a child, it helps your brain develop, like, oh, I can dream, I can accomplish things, I can do things.
Okay.
And we see Jeezy go from the goddamn, the green Camaro, it's like 94.
To whatever new.
The real Lex Bubble.
Yeah.
Like the real Lex Bubble out here. I remember he performed with Sonny Spoon at the Cherry Blossom, bro.
Yes.
Like, bro,
yeah.
Like, it's crazy. Like, y'all don't appreciate. I remember the video used to come on our local Georgia channel, Macon channel. 22's the better. Like, come on, bro. Jeezy helped us dream. A lot of us. He opened our mind, bro, as far as rapping.
Man, you want me to give you my real take on Jeezy, dog?
Do you think?
Like, for real. This is the first time I've ever said this on camera. And I'm a nobody.
Yeah. No, you're not a nobody. Fuck that. You're not a nobody.
I'm a nobody.
Whatever.
I think Jeezy had a goal that exceeded being able to be in Macon, which happens to a lot of people when they come from their hometown or the next big city close to their hometown, which is Jeezy's case. And that's a part of it. I can't come back right now because I gotta do this in order to get here. All right, cool.
Like a basketball player.
You feel me? Number 2, Jeezy's an asshole. Like he's not, at a period of time, he was not the nicest guy, dog.
I feel like all artists are assholes.
No.
them are assholes. Some of them.
Well, he was one of them. He was one of them, dog. And asshole in the sense of selfish. Now, did he have to be? Maybe to reach his goals? Yeah. He had to be selfish. And maybe from, some of the things that people was asking of him, from this area, he knew that if I was to help, this could backfire on me, so I'm not going to help. Or, he helped in certain areas and he, got burnt. It was like, all right, I ain't helping nobody else, or at least I'm not going to do it publicly.
Right.
But for a time period, man, he was very asshole-ish, which, most people ain't finna just try and be friends with an asshole. And so when you do come back home, it's like, dog, just last month or last year, man, you was... And we ain't really rocking with you like that because you was like that. Yeah. And you probably still, are like that.
He tried the boys on Instagram.
He had some asshole-ish tendencies, dog. Like, for real.
I can believe it.
But you know what?
I'm alive for my partner.
Jeezy today, I believe, there has been a rebirth of Jeezy. Mm-hmm. And got a chance to interview Jeezy right before he dropped Snowfall, his latest project. And so he comes by and sits with Jock and Miss Shanika and Shawty, and it's this real nostalgic moment for me because he did one of the Christmas give backs at the skate center right here on Mercer. And I had on my Power 107.1 shirt, Olympia. And some moms was out there. Wayne mom was there. T-Pain mom was there. Neo mom was there. Okay. Jeezy was there. And that was his selfish asshole-ish era for sure. You know what I mean? Even though he's here to give back to the community, his demeanor was just really standoffish, and I ain't really with it. For real. Yeah. Meeting Jeezy, just recently though, it was open arms. Mm-hmm. And I think that has a lot to do with the walk that he has walked, the wife that he has now, and the baby that he has now as well. You know what I mean? So do I hate Jeezy in any capacity? Man, no. I love Jeezy music. I do. For sure. I don't know him as a person to hate or love. Do I respect him? 100%. Because he is a hell of a businessman. From what I can understand, he's a great father. Yeah. Great husband, great person to look up to in that light. He found a way how to beat the streets.
Right, he did. And bro, and can you be mad about that?
No,
why? I feel like people are mad about that shit. I feel like people hold a lot of our older artists they want them to be these Frank Lucas, you feel me? They want them to be like these things that are real, you feel me? These people are real, you know what I'm saying? But they can't do that for them business-wise. It's not gonna work out business-wise. If I would have a brand over here that want to give us 130, 40, let's say 500K. Yeah. Just to wear our stuff. And, you know what I'm saying, be a role model for kids with our gear on. You think us being in this gear and we go out and do some shit and they see this gear, these folks gonna yank that shit. Y'all don't deserve this. It's business. Business over streets. I tell you that every day now.
That's real.
Business over streets for sure.
And sometimes I wonder, man, man, at some points in your life, dog, you just have to be an asshole and you just have to be selfish, dog.
Dude, you got to. Because I hate to say that it's for you. Because it's certain moves you have to make, bro, to better yourself. That you gotta be like, alright, bro, I may not need to do this type of stuff anymore. Even though there's a certain amount of friends that still do this type, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta separate it but the greater goal. But
do you ever sit back? I wonder if Jeezy ever sits back and think about those people that met him in that state of mind and in that state of emotion, and is like, I can't go back. I don't even really know that person, but you're Jeezy, so they know me. I wonder if you ever think about that sometimes though, dang.
Yeah, cause I've said that they say he's has been reaching out to certain people around here, you know what I'm saying, to talk to them about
That's
certain
great.
things.
That's
you know,
great.
That's the ear on. That's my ear on that part. You know what I'm saying? But you know, cause the song King Crown.
Yeah, man.
You know
Yeah,
what
that
I'm
was
saying?
all about the Mac.
That's all about the Mac. That's King. That's them boys right around the corner.
Yep.
Napier is right around the corner for real
Yep.
life, and it's a real block.
Right. Shouts out to Duncan Block.
Shout out, it's real Crips over there. They're not playing with you.
Nah.
But you know what I'm saying. But that comes. You know how that is.
Yeah. Salute to Jeezy. Dang, that man can make some good music.
He can make some good music, man. Like trap. I gotta ask you this before you go, bro. Who you feel like? Okay, so I feel like Tupac is in a category of his own.
Okay.
Because the music is immortalized, bro. Like he's like I can draw similes with Tupac, with Nelson Mandela.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They say kids, African kids that be going to war, whatever you grew up. So that's, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Murals everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So now I put him in a whole nother level. You feel me? He's real life Elvis of hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that is definitely what he is. You know what I'm saying? He untimely demise, if you want to believe that. Stop playing. But you know what I'm saying? Like Big and Pac in a whole nother level. Like, but Pac had a more body of work than Big. I can say that. You know what I'm saying? So Big didn't give you nothing but what, Ready to Die and I think it was another album. But it was Ready to Die and something else. I know they had the Biggie duets. But you know, he wasn't able to. Biggie wasn't able to reach his full potential. You know what I'm saying? It was taken away from him. Kind of like a lot of artists aren't. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like who you feel like is like number one, like far as like currently, but I'll give it like consistently Drake. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real, but like every time he really puts out something, it's like I don't think he really missed yet.
It's Drake, bro.
It's Drake. Like,
there's no question about it, dog. Drake is the creme de la creme of our society when it comes to rap, the hip hop music. You can say whatever you want about anybody else, and you know all of these guys have amazing accolades, but Drake is on top.
And he's making keep making on record for the women. He's never gonna.
Yeah, Drake is on top. Yeah. Even with Kendrick Lamar, you know, being the best at selling out arenas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Drake is on top.
Because musically wise, he puts out more than Kendrick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's different styles and sounds and, you know, appearances that's on his records, and he's appearing on people's, you know, people in different genre records, and he just makes the track just better, dog. Can't nobody touch him, man.
He's giving that bag, but it's crazy.
Drake is the best, and I'll say that, you know, I'll say that wholeheartedly because he's a product of Lil Wayne, my favorite rapper.
GOAT level right there. He's definitely in my top. Wayne's in my top 5 for sure.
Yeah.
Like of all time, yeah. I mean, I have a more southern base to add to it because I feel like, man, I will have to put like 8 Ball MJG and like UGK in like one category.
Okay. Yeah.
Because they like legendary status.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
In the underground southern music, southern.
I mean, I think the other part of the nation appreciates them now. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we appreciate them on a whole other level. Something's going on right here.
Oh, they're gonna like that you was asking for earlier.
I feel like we appreciate them, but yeah, the nation appreciates them even more now because we love them. If you put on I probably don't have lyrics of it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Drop some Like Candy right now. You know what I mean? It's gonna go. Do that for yourself right now.
For real, for real. That baby MJG is underrated though, man. Like he's one of the underrated guys. But trying to touch everything before you slide. Bro.
Yeah.
What time? You good?
I'm already late.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm already late.
All right, man. Hold up. I ain't even introduced the show or nothing, bro. We've been just chilling. Listen, I'm about to edit this down. We'll take this. I don't give a fuck, but this is Prime Time Live. My boy T-Swin been in the building with me. Man, we've been here just vibing, just chilling, bro. And with this fun ass conversation, bro. We really, hey, man.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, man. I can always tell how someone really knows me, like from the beginning, because they always say T-Swin.
Yeah, it's Clay Shaw. You gotta be real smooth. Let's smooth that thing out. Yeah, sometimes I just like to watch. I love the